What's going on, Demon Killers? So, you know how I told you that I had quite a few projects coming up? Some things that I've been working on? Well, this is one of them. A few months back, I had a new idea, because I've been watching a lot of reactors, especially like Tyrone Magnus, do Q&As for their fans. But, the reactor community, although they do some collaborations and stuff, I noticed that there's no window or door being open to reactors really getting to know each other. So I was like, you know what? It gave me a brilliant idea, and I'm hoping that this catches on. I'm hoping that this project will open the doors for reactors to really get to know each other and really, start becoming real good friends. That's what I'm hoping, and I'm hoping that, other reactors gives this a shot too. I'm calling it the Reactors Q&A. And the reason I'm calling it that is because this Q&A is going to be a little bit different. It's not the fans asking questions, which I am going to, spoiler right off the bat. My fans Q&A is coming when we reach 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, guys, your Q&A is coming. I'm going to make sure that happens, all right? But in the meantime, I want to see if this project's going to take off. Now, all the reactors that I contacted, I gave them about a good month to fill out, to do their videos and send it in, and not everyone did. That's the unfortunate part. Some of the reactors that I did want a part of this project, probably they got too busy, or, they had other projects they were working on. Understandable. I'm not criticizing them at all. It's just disappointing that not all reactors that I wanted to be a part of this are a part of this. But I did get 6 reactors to be a part of this, so I am very, very thankful for the reactors that are a part of this. Thank you guys so much for helping me complete this project. I appreciate it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play all their videos and I'm going to answer their questions. I'm hoping that other reactors will do the same thing, and I'm hoping that this is kind of like a snowball that rolls into a huge boulder, and eventually it opens the door for reactors to really start getting to know each other a little bit more, okay? So that's what I'm hoping that this will do. So, first question on the list is from Antonio HD. So, Antonio, let's see what you got. Let's see what your question is, bro.
So, what do you plan on doing, after YouTube, or if YouTube, doesn't work out for you,
Give me a second, bro. Let me, I kind of fucked up right now. I did fuck up. I want to plug in my speaker so everybody could hear you a little bit better. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, play.
So, what do you plan on doing, after YouTube, or if YouTube, doesn't work out for you, what's your next plan to do?
Honestly, bro, if you want to know my true answer, I'm treating this like a hobby. That's what I'm doing. I'm treating this like a hobby. I'm doing this because I love to do it, not because Mamba told me that I should treat this like a business, and in the future I will. I will follow Mamba's advice and treat this as a business. But as of right now, considering I'm still a small channel, I just wanna build up my subscription rate, and I just wanna have fun right now and enjoy my YouTube life right now. And once a good contract comes along that I'm really digging, I will sign that contract. Matter of fact, Broadband TV recently approached me, and there's a couple of reasons why I didn't sign that contract, but I'm not going to get into that right now, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. If YouTube does not work out, I do have a backup plan as a career. I do have a backup plan. I am very passionate about cooking, and I have many years in the kitchen with experience. So if YouTube doesn't work out, I'm not tripping because I have kitchen experience. So, you know, cooking is one of my ultimate passions, so I'll follow that. Now, next on the list is Salty Kills. Question for Demon Killer Scorp. Let's do this.
To you is, I'm not just talking reactors here, okay? Who is your favorite YouTuber? I'm not just talking reactors, I'm talking like
that's easy.
Any YouTuber. Who is it?
Angry Grandpa. Without a shadow of a doubt. Hands down. I watch Angry Grandpa all the fucking time. Even when I'm not on camera, I watch Angry Grandpa, Kid Behind the Camera. I watch all of their videos. I try to, at least. They got so many millions and millions of videos. I can't keep up with them all. But I try to. Next on the list is Tim. I don't know what your YouTube name is. I'm sorry. I don't follow everybody's. But I know that you're a reactor, and I know you've been at it longer than I have. So let's get it in.
Hey guys, I'm Tim, and hello to you too, Ryan. Also, so sorry for the noise. It's the air conditioner. If you can hear that, it's broken,
It's okay.
so it's lame. Anyways, I'm gonna ask these questions, Ryan. First, what got you into making reaction videos? And I know it's a pretty common question, so I'm gonna ask the other two. Okay, second question. What's your favorite superhero TV show and why? And second, Batman vs. Captain America. Who would win? That's it.
Okay. Alright, so what got me into YouTube videos? If you want to know, the big influence was Tyrone Magnus. Tyrone Magnus will forever be my reacting inspiration, I guess you could say. Tyrone Magnus will always be my inspiration. There's other reactors that got me into it too, that made me want to do it. Like I'm Dante. He's another one that influenced me to try to do this. And Mamba Jumbo, definitely another one. I also seen other videos that is not related to reactions. Like, for example, Food Dame Drops. I watch his videos. D-Sigs, I watch his videos, pretty funny. There's so many YouTubers that I watch, but what got me into reactions is Tyrone Magnus. He's the one that pushed that boulder over the bridge, I guess you would say. The second question you had, what is my favorite comic book TV show? You know what? I'm not really big into to TV shows. I'm more into movies, but if I were to pick, it would have to be, and I know this is shocking, but Gotham. Yeah, Gotham. Dude, that TV show did better than I expected it to be. That Gotham's got me hooked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I watched Gotham every single episode that came on Netflix. Cause thing is, I like to wait till it comes to Netflix and then I watch it, cause then it builds up anticipation for me. So Gotham's really got me hooked. And who would win between Batman and Captain America? Now, Anthony Knight did a versus challenge on this, and I already voiced my opinion. Unfortunately, my opinion was overlooked, and it didn't really hit home, and neither did it get the Cap the victory. But I still hold true to the fact that despite all the kung fu and jujitsu moves that Batman has, Captain America is just too strong for Batman. He is. He has superhuman strength, so all those moves that Batman can throw at him won't affect Captain America. It won't, because he's a superhuman. So, I still hold to the fact that Captain America will win that fight. Now, next on the list is Chainsaw Reacts. Chainsaw. Let's see what you got, bro.
Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts, better known as Chewbacca, the werewolf, Bigfoot, you get it. Anyways, I'm here to ask 2 questions for Ryan today on his Q&A, even though I'm on vacation, which I probably should be on vacation, but...
Sorry.
Anyway, so the two questions are, number one, if you got to pick one Marvel or one DC character to fight off against each other in a movie, kind of like Batman v Superman, who would you pick and why? Example, Spider-Man versus Green Arrow, or The Flash versus Captain America. So who are your two heroes you are picking, Marvel and DC? And number two, how much do you love me and my beard? You better let me know.
Oh shit! You know, I'm gonna answer your second question first. I love your beard, dude. Looking like Chewbacca. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. No, but to answer your first question, I told Anthony Knight this, that I'd like this in a versus challenge, and I'm hoping he goes through with it one day. I would love to see Bruce Wayne take on Tony Stark. I would. And here's why. Because it's a somewhat even match. They're both billionaires. They're both entrepreneurs. They're both cocky as... Well, Tony Stark is more cocky. But they both have millions of dollars that can afford them, you know, epic toys that they can play with. I would love to see Iron Man take on Batman. I would. Like, that would be one hell of a fucking matchup, in my opinion. There's your answer, dude. Okay, so next on the list is Anthony Knight. Yo, Anthony, my homie. Let's get it in.
What's up, Demon Killer Score?
What's up?
In case your fans don't know, my name is Anthony Knight.
Of course.
My question for you is, how did you get your name, Demon Killer Score?
Oh, deep question.
My second question. What made you just start on YouTube?
I already answered that.
Those are my two questions. Look forward to your answer.
Okay.
Talk, bro.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely talk.
Ride or die.
Ride or die.
Later.
Okay, so this is actually a deep meaning, bro. You know, see, I know I told YouTube that the demon... See, it's a two-part name. There's the Demon Killer, and then there's Scorpion. I just mashed them together. The Demon Killer, I know I told my fans that I got the name Demon Killer because I play Doom and I kill demons on that game, which is true. I do play Doom, and I do kill demons on the game. But there's an even more deeper meaning to the word Demon Killer. It is because of my faith, my Christian faith. And it is because of all the obstacles I overcame in my life. See, I used to be... I don't want to get too far into the details, but let's just say I used to live in North Hollywood, deep side of Lancashire, and financially, me and my family weren't doing that great. And this was before I was Christian, and I was getting involved with just the real bad people. Sorry guys, camera cut out, ran out of space. So here's the deal. To continue on with the question, long story short, I was just getting involved with just horrible people, and there was a bus that came around and would take people to a church called Angelus Temple. And at the time, I didn't know shit about Christianity. I really did not. I didn't understand anything. Honestly, I thought Christians were crazy. But one of the members was starting to become real good friends. We started to become real good peoples, and he invited me to Angelus Temple, and I went there, and the first time I ever heard a sermon, it changed me, because it struck me here. And it was about your life choices and the direction that you can choose to go down in your life. And from that day forward, I gave my life to Jesus Christ. And since then, I've been overcoming obstacles like crazy in my life. And it seems like every year I escalate more and more into happiness. So because of that. So that is why it's my obstacles that I've overcome, plus it's the fact that I love to play Doom. Doom is like the visualization I get of killing demons and overcoming obstacles in my life. So that's why I'm called the Demon Killer. Now, the Scorpion, that is a whole different persona. See, back when I was younger, like in middle school, high school, I was very into wrestling. Very into wrestling. My favorite wrestler was Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I created, I guess you could say, a side persona off of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I called it, the California Scorpion. I called it the California Scorpion for multiple reasons. One, I'm from California, born and raised in Cali. Scorpions, from what I read up, and I'd done a lot of research. From what I read up on them, there was this one article I read years ago when I was researching scorpions. First of all, I like the name Scorpion. I just like the name. But I also read somewhere that most scorpions won't attack you unless you provoke them. Like, if you just stay away from them, obviously you're not going to get hurt. Obviously. But if you try to go after them and you try to provoke them, they're going to sting you. And personally, that's how I am. I try not to create a problem with anybody in my life. But if people provoke me, then I will continue to pursue that problem. So I adopted that as like a wrestling persona, I guess you would say. And there is, on Twitch TV, there is an electronic wrestling e-fed by the name of WGCW. I think it's World Global Championship Wrestling, I think. And it's ran by a guy named Alan Price, a.k.a. Little Boy CC. And in that e-fed, I'm a part of that e-fed. You will find the legacy of the California Scorpion in that e-fed. So that's where Scorpion comes from. So it's two different life personas that I've created and I've mashed together to form Demon Killer Scorp. So that's where Demon Killer Scorp comes from. Alright, bro? Hey, Vlad. So, I'm doing all the editing right now, and I realized, Vlad, that I left your question out. My bad, bro. Let me get to it right now. 3, 2, 1, play.
What is up, Ryan, aka Demon Killer Scorp? It's Vlad TV here, and I have 2 questions for your Q&A. My first question is, who inspired you to start YouTube, aka reaction videos?
I already answered that.
My second question is, what is your goal on YouTube? If you could answer them, that would be awesome. I'm out. Peace.
I already answered that, but I'm glad that I found your question, and I'm adding it in last minute because I want to add on to what I said earlier in the video. Yes, I'm doing this just as a hobby to see where eventually I'm getting. But eventually, hopefully, I can get into some acting. Like either acting or something in the music field. Like, for example, let's say, because I'm sorry, but if Lil Wayne could rap, if Lil Wayne can make it, anybody could fucking make it. Fuck, if Lil B or people like Soulja Boy can make it, anybody could fucking make it. So, I'm hoping that, because there's going to be other music tracks. I may not upload music as that much, because I only do it to be funny and to have fun with it. But the more music tracks that come out, that I upload on my channel. I'm hoping that maybe one day somebody might take notice and say, hey, you know what? Do you want to do this, or do you want to be featured, or something like that? Or maybe a TV show might like my camera presence and they might want me to star in something. So that's what I want to add on, okay? So thank you for your question, Vlad. Appreciate it. On to the next one. Next on the list is, last on the list, by the way. Last but not least, definitely not least, is Billy Lawrence. Billy, shout out to you, bro. Let's see what you got.
What is going on, Ryan, and all you demon killers out there?
Yeah.
Hey guys, my buddy, the Demon Killers Corp, wants me to ask him a question. And you know what, buddy? I got the perfect question for you.
You do?
What is the worst nightmare you have ever had?
Fuck.
Because I have had some doozies. Let me know, buddy. I'm gonna drink this water.
Damn, you thirsty. Holy shit. That, hey.
And then you tell me in your video. Yeah. What? Oops.
Oh, that's a hard question. What is the worst nightmare I ever had? The thing is, I can't remember what my worst nightmare is because I always forget my nightmares. I always forget my nightmares. I can't remember. Sorry. I can't remember any nightmares, but I can't remember any nightmares. I'm sorry, Billy. I can't remember any nightmares because whenever I have a nightmare, I forget it, and I do that on purpose because I don't want to relive that nightmare. There have been some powerful dreams that I feel God has given me as messages, but that's personal. I'm not gonna put that out there. But you know what? I'll tell you what would be my worst nightmare. If I went to sleep one night and I had a vision or dream that I went to hell, that would probably be my worst nightmare. That would probably be my worst nightmare. Like, no, not even that. If I had a dream that God told me, as good as you tried to be, you didn't follow my will the way I wanted you to. So unfortunately, Ryan, I'm gonna have to take your name out of the book of life. If he would tell me those words, like, your name is no longer in the book of life, that would be like, that would be the worst bad dream I could ever possibly have, because I don't want to be separated from him. So if he were to tell me that I'm going to be separated from him, that would be like the worst dream, worst nightmare I could ever have in my life. But anyway, I hope I didn't get too religious on this. Hope you guys like this Q&A project that I did. If you guys want me to continue, if you guys want me to do more, it's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to try to get other reactors involved with it too. So just comment down below. Let me know if you guys want me to continue this. Other reactors in this, I'm hoping you guys will do this too. I'm hoping you guys will do your Reactors Q&A and open the doors for reactors to start getting to know each other and really start befriending one another, okay, and become more united. Like, share, subscribe, because I got more projects coming up. And no matter what, always remember, guys, we kill diamonds.